Hello ladies and gentlemen, Bust Machine here, and finally you can hear me clearly. That the only issue with my previous videos are the audio, so finally that is fixed. Thank you. I hope you can hear me clearly, but my third video has done extremely well. It's got like over 100 views, so thank you to everyone who viewed the video. 100 people viewed the video but did not subscribe, so I'm gonna drill this all over the place. I'm just gonna say this a lot, as in please subscribe, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please do your Z move on the subscribe button because that really helps a lot. Yeah, so with that said, let's get into today's video, as in the top GBA hacks. If you do not know what a GBA hack is, it is essentially a fan-made Pokemon game. Pokemon GBA hacks has gotten a lot better over the years. They are not as common as they once were, because there was this while where they were just every day you would see a new hack. But as of late, it's not that common because of Switch, you know. But there is a lot of games that are worthwhile that you just should play, as in they are, if not better than the main series games, because these games are sometimes dark, it is funny, it is just really challenging actually. That's why I think you should play these games that are on this list if you haven't yet. If you have, you would know that it is one of the best games out there. So today, I will list the top 10 Pokemon GBA hacks that you should play. So for number 10, I'm going to choose any of these games. I'm not going to say the name just for safety, but any of these games, essentially any adult Pokemon GBA hack. Because my life sucks. But anyways, the reason why I say that you should play these games is because they are a lot of fun. They are really funny. I have laughed so loud for these videos. I have laughed so loud for these games. Just the stuff, the dialogue in these games are the funniest thing ever. Like, people just... I wonder what goes through people's minds that makes these games. But it is a lot of fun. I think you should check it out. Just play it alone, just don't let anyone know you're playing it. But yeah. Okay, at least that's over it. So to number 9, I'm going to choose Pokemon Advanced Adventure. This game is nothing that you haven't seen before. The usual, you want to become a Pokemon trainer, you travel around the world. But this game is very good, as in there is a new type of mechanic or type of thing going on, as in there is 8 subordinate Pokemon. Essentially they are modified or genetically mutated Pokemon, I believe. So you battle them, they look different, they just look, some of them look really cool. And yeah, that's about it. New region, and for some reason the person you play with is Ash, and he's a poor kid. I don't know why that is, but that is a thing. But the game is very good. It's not the best, but it is worth your while. The game gets very good towards the end, in my opinion. There's like a good, about a story at the end. So it is definitely worth your time. I think you should play this game. So next up, it's this game, Darkrai Legend of Giratina. This game is, yet again, your usual thing. You become a Pokemon trainer, what. But the thing is, the main story is you have this dream that actually comes to reality, which is just so messed up and so cool. It's just, yet again, new region, all that stuff, but there is cool dynamics or cool elements of this game. Just unique things that I haven't seen before is that there is daily missions, I believe. There is and the best thing about this game, in my opinion, is the karma that you get. You can essentially choose if you want to become a good or a bad guy, depending on the answers that you give. Because throughout the game you'll get quests, and people will ask you questions, and what you answer will determine whether you are good or bad, which is really, really cool. I do think you should check out this game. This game is an alpha, so it's not very long. It will not take much of your time, but it is worth checking out. I generally wish the game gets finished soon, because it is really, really fun for the time that I've played it. And Team Rocket is in this game, and it actually feels like them. Jesse James Meowth is in the game, and it actually feels like them. I've played many GBA hacks, and this is the first time it feels like it's actually them. And there is new Regis as well. But anyways, that's why I chose this for number 8 on this list. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for number 7, 6, and 5, I have chose Pokemon Victory Fire, Resolute, and Mega Power. Why did I group these games together? Because they are made by the same person, number one, and these games look pretty similar, and they are quite similar, and it does kind of continue, not exactly, as you do see similar characters in the game, as in like Wind is there again. Because in one of these games you get to challenge the person you played with in the previous game. I'm not going to say which game it is because I don't want to give too much away, but it is worth your while. The games are fairly difficult, nothing like that you cannot deal with. The only issue that many people have with this game is the dialogue is very like you can't read. You cannot understand what they're saying, as in the person who made the game is first language is not English, so there is a lot of issues with that. I didn't really have that issue because I kind of understood, and then I didn't follow as much, but it is really good. It is worth your time. And another thing about this game is these games actually is that all of them has like multiple regions to travel to. Like you will travel to the one region and then do the Elite Four, another one, do the Elite Four there, and then just there's more post-game. It's just incredible how much content is in these games. It's definitely worth your time. It's not too difficult. And yeah, that's what I chose for numbers 7, 6, and 5 on this list. Next up is Pokemon Glazed. So first and foremost, I just have to admire at how beautiful this game is. I just have to just look at how beautiful it looks. Like a NDS game. It is genuinely beautiful. It's just nice to look at for a GBA hack, ladies. This is a GBA hack that is just this beautiful. I love it so much. So yeah, the game is very beautiful, but there is a main simple storyline, nothing out of usual. You get your 5 starters, which is quite cool. 3 regions, yet again. I don't know how these people get so much content in a GBA game. This is the coolest thing of this game, in my opinion, is that Pokemon can talk. It's, well, kind of. In this game, you get this device that makes Pokemon talk. You can actually talk to the Pokemon and they will like show the dialogue. It will be in a different color so that you know it's a Pokemon talking. The reason why I think you should play this game is, in this game, your main rival is a talking Pikachu. Well, talking kind of, but it is a Pikachu with a scarf, and it is just so fun to have a Pokemon as your biggest rival in the game. It is. I never saw this coming. This was so weird, and I'm not gonna spoil much, but just definitely play this game just for this feature and this element alone, as in a Pokemon is your biggest rival. It is just so fun and funny. He has a lot of funny dialogue as well. He swears sometimes, which is weird, but that's that. That's why I chose it for number 4 on this list. Next up, I chose Pokemon Snakehood. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever imagined the zombie apocalypse in Pokemon? Well, stop imagining, because Pokemon Snakehood is just that. In this game, you'll encounter zombie trainers. You'll encounter zombie trainers with zombie-fied Pokemon. How cool is this? Just look at these things. Some of them look terrible, in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie. And there are some Fakemon in the game which looks awful. It's just the worst things I've ever seen in my life, but it is just a cool game to play. It just gives this other type of vibe to the game. So this game does happen like years after the 3rd gen games, which is really cool because you see like May again and all that, so you have to like save her and all that. Oh damn, I gave a spoiler, but anyways, that is really cool, and these Pokemon, this is worth your time to play. There are Telefangers in the game as well, you know, from that bootleg-ish Pokemon game that wasn't really, I didn't even know much about it, but Telefangers are in the game, which is quite cool. And that's why I chose it for number 3 on this list. For number 2, I chose the entire Dark Rising games, all of them. It is just worth your time. These games are the toughest Pokemon games you'll ever play, as in the levels of trainers and wild Pokemon are so high. I mean, seriously, it is so tough to keep up with that. It is a bit of an issue at times, I will admit, but it is really fun. This game is just so good. It's so dark as well. That's one hell of a storyline that I'm not going to get into here, but you should play these games. It is worth your time. These usual things, new regions, etc., etc. So these all are full games excluding the third game, which is still in development, which is going to be like a RPG maker type of game, which is really cool. I can't wait for that one to be finished, but I will definitely play it. But that's why I chose it for number 2 on this list. And for number 1, I chose Pokemon Ash Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, did you ever want to play a Pokemon game that is like the anime? This game is literally the first season in its entirety, and it is so good. I played this game at least 5 times, and each time it just brings that nostalgia back that I just love so much. We all love it so much. It's just worth your time. You play as Ash, you know, Misty and Brock doesn't travel with you, but they do pitch up here and there when they mostly, like, when it's an episode that's mostly focused on them. Another thing that I should tell you is that keep a episode guide with you, and like make sure you have the Pokemon that Ash has on that episode so that the events will work perfectly. But it is 100% one of the best GBA hacks that I've played. It is the best GBA hack that I've played, and I 100% believe that you will enjoy this game, and I 100% believe that you should play this game now. And that's why I chose this game for number 1 on my list. So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Did you enjoy this video? Are you going to play these games? Please do tell me. If you have played these games, do you know any GBA games that I haven't mentioned? Please comment it down below. I will check it out, and I will tell you if it was good or bad or not. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, etc. So I've been the Buster Machine. Power off.